We are not of this world. We are media arts, Radio Zion. Welcome to Mars.
You're listening to Martial Art Masters of Texas with your host, the voice of Texas martial arts, Master Steve Pinder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Martial Art Masters of Texas. And we are brought to you by the Texas Martial Arts Hall of Fame. Wow. You know, every time this day comes around, it's, I mean, most of us guys that are, you know, near the age that I'm at, we all remember this. You know, we were probably working on the job when it happened. You know, it's the somber time of year. But I think for a martial artist, this should be a little extra annoying. And we'll get into that. Wow. The problem that I have with the whole 9/11 thing, beyond the normal problem that every red-blooded American should have, it's a little different for a martial artist. Because someone from the martial arts community taught these pieces of garbage, these terrorists, close quarter knife fighting. And it's hard to find that now. Oh, it's hard to find those news articles and the video interview. It's hard to find that now. Oh, they don't want... I mean, you can still find the articles on the flight school. The guy that taught these bozos how to fly. And he's all upset about it because, you know, he has a hard time finding a job now. And, you know, he lost his business because of it. Oh, yeah? Of course you lost your business. You train these buffoons, these complete evil people. I'm trying to be nice. You taught them how to fly the planes. But it wouldn't have mattered if some martial artist didn't teach them close quarter knife fighting. And just like the guy that trained them on how to fly, they paid in cash. You know, he had a problem with one of the pilots, said he was so bad that, you know, he had to threaten to kick him out of the school. And then he smartened up, became a better student. Oh, whatever. Same thing with the martial arts instructor. He taught them close quarter knife fighting. And when they asked him why, he said, well, they were quick learners and they paid in cash. Let me give you a little insight. When you're selling a product that has the capability of doing this kind of damage, don't you think you should be a little more vigilant? I mean, gun stores, they can still refuse service. I don't care if you pass your background check or not. If they don't like the way you're behaving, they don't have to sell you a thing. But you have to pass these background checks to get these firearms. Imagine if you didn't, the problems we would have. So, when you're teaching someone how to fly a jet-propelled missile, because when it carries that much jet fuel, it's a flying bomb. Okay? Don't you think it's a little bit more than just a business transaction? Oh, I know, he's so sorry for it now. But I say this, as being a karate instructor, I was very careful on who I allowed into my school. Because when you come into my school, you not only have access to my school and myself, but you have access to my students. And if I don't like you, you're not coming to my school. Okay? If I don't think I can trust you with what I teach you, I'm not teaching you anything. You don't come to a school and say, I want to learn close quarter knife fighting, and then you just teach them because they had money. Those advanced techniques, my students had to wait years to learn that. They had to earn my trust first. I have to trust them that they're going to utilize what I'm teaching them for self-defense and not nefarious reasons. Come on. If you come into my school, and I've said this before, dressed as a gangbanger, I'm going to ask you to leave. Come back dressed like you're going to respect my classroom. You walk into my classroom, you've got to respect it or you're not going to be in there. You don't come into my class with your pants halfway down your ass. You don't come into my class riding a skateboard. You don't come into my class scantily dressed like a streetwalker. I don't care if you don't like it. You don't have to like it. I don't care. But if you're going to, it's more than just paying for a class. It's more than that. You're earning my trust. If you can't earn my trust, I'm not going to teach you anything. I'm not going to take your money. I'm going to tell you to leave. As I get to know a student, it doesn't take long to figure it out. Someone that has bad motives. You're going to know this very shortly. It all comes out once you get hit. Your attitude, it all comes out. You get punched in the mouth and stuff changes. That little bad attitude you've been trying to hide down inside comes out. So, yeah, you don't come into my school and throw cash in my face and think I'm going to teach you stuff that my students waited years to learn. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? No. So, if you implement this kind of thing, those hijackers may not have learned close quarter knife fighting, which allowed them to take over the plane. I look at that picture because I saw it happen. Okay? I mean, we heard the plane hit the first tower and we all run into the break room and looked at the TV. And then watching it, I saw the second plane hit it live on TV. That's when you knew it wasn't an accident. And then you hear one hit the Pentagon. You know what I like? Was it Flight 93? Oh, they weren't going to let them just... No. That plane went down because those people fought back and didn't allow that plane to hit a target. They sacrificed their life. True men. True patriots. But I have a problem with instructors that will teach anybody. And I've heard the excuse, oh, well, you're denying them a chance to speak into their life. Let me tell you something. Teaching someone, and I've had people come in and go, oh, I'd like to learn disarming techniques, like how to disarm a knife, how to disarm someone with a gun, and they're dressed like a gangbanger. Nope. Sorry. You want to come in and join my class? You don't come into my classroom dressed like a gangbanger, because I'm not going to teach someone from a gang. And don't sit here and tell me that those colors you're wearing don't mean anything. I'm not stupid. I wasn't raised on a hillbilly meadow. Okay? I grew up in the Northeast. Okay? South side of Cranston, Rhode Island is where I started my world. Born in Providence, Rhode Island. Lived in Providence for a few years. Taught in a high-risk school where most of the students had ankle bracelets on because they'd been in trouble with the law. So I know what a gangbanger looks like. Trust me. So, yeah, I've had people come into my school and say, oh, I just want to learn this. Well, go to another school. Don't come here and think you're just going to learn whatever you want. We have a program. And if you want to learn those advanced techniques, you want to learn how to hit some special nerves in the body, okay, some tendons, cause some serious pain, stuff that's debilitating. You think I'm going to show that to someone that just walks in my school? I have students that were with me for years and they never learned that. You think that information came by easily to me? You get little tidbits as you spent years with my first instructor and my second instructor. You spend forever with them before you learn that stuff. And this is what I have to say, because this is going to be a long show tonight. This is what I have to say. Be careful who you teach. If you're willing to sell out what you know just because someone pays you money, you're not a very honorable teacher. You have no ethics, no morals, no character. If you're willing to sell out to the highest bidder. If you want your students to respect you, then teach the ones who earn it. Don't teach a guy how to disarm a police officer from his firearm, because that's how most of them die. Don't teach a thug how to disarm a homeowner who's trying to defend his house and his family. Be careful. Have some friggin' discernment. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a friggin' duck. You understand? Like I said, when people come like that and they want to take classes, you can figure them out in minutes. Make sure that's the day you're sparring. And let them come after you with everything they got. And you'll see that character, their true character, come out real quick. But damn it, if you've been teaching for a while, you should have some discernment. You should be able to tell. I mean, we can tell when someone's ready to punch us. We can tell when someone is starting to get that adrenaline dump, when they're trying to build themselves up to attack you. We've all seen it. We've all seen the sway. We've all seen the fist pumping, okay? That whole thing that they, come on, we've all seen this. We can look at the body. And we can tell when someone's going to do that. How come we don't use our discernment to tell if we should be teaching this person at all? How come? Because if that karate instructor that taught those hijackers, okay, if he had had some discernment and said, hey, you're going to have to be my student for a while before I teach you stuff like that. That's for advanced students. We might be looking at two towers still standing. We lost over 3,000 people that day. I'm going to take a quick break here. See how fast we can go to this commercial. And I'll get right back. Welcome to Lang Sun Traders. Since 1981, Lang Sun Traders has been the go-to place for all your martial arts supplies in North Texas. Whether it be uniforms and sparring gear or traditional weaponry, Lang Sun Traders has what you need. And if you're looking for a book on martial arts, Lang Sun Traders has a vast collection of martial arts literature. Come visit us at Lang Sun Traders, located in Arlington, Texas. Wow. I thought I could get back in time. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know how long that had been down there. I thought the commercial was a little longer than that. Okay, guys. I don't know what else to say about this. But if you want to discuss stuff like this, there's a place. It's not just Facebook, okay? It's not Instagram. We have a Discord. We just started it. Texas Martial Arts Hall of Fame. There's a few people in it. Not a whole lot of talking right now. But if you want to come in, build that thing up, I'll put a link in the community section. It's the link's good for 7 days. Come in and join our Discord. We're going to start creating chat rooms for all different types of discussion, and even the ability to get on voice chat and video chat and talk with one another. So that's happening right now. So I hope everybody remembers what I talked about. I hope everybody remembers 9/11, but also remember how it happened. Greed. People wanted money. You can't do that. Okay. Till next time, everyone, be strong.